Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm back with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. This time around, I'm going to talk about wiping down the table and why you need to do that. Nah, I'm just kidding. Talk about PvP and why, even if you are trash at it, you should be playing every single day. And I'll tell you guys what you should aim for in terms of how many plays, and then give you some rough estimates on, win rates and things like that. Because here's the really important part for PvP. PvP, say that 5 times fast. PvP is fun in this game. PvP represents a lot of end game as well because you get to use a large portion of your roster. You get to make meme teams. You get to make teams to counter specific other teams, free-to-play teams, yada, yada, yada. But PvP also gives you a lot of rewards. It gives you gear chests. It gives you diamonds for pulling new characters like Escanor. And it's also going to give you gold. And it's also going to give you UR weapons and other cosmetics. So, yeah. 4 of the best things you can get in this game, period. You know, premium currency, gold, which is the other rare currency, UR weapons that you won't have to pay diamonds for, and then gear chests that can hold rare gears in them. So pretty much everything you need besides like awakening and limit breaking characters. And especially, I want to make this video to show you guys, I just got my first PvP UR weapon. And the really great thing about this weapon in particular is you can use it on both kings. So I just got a massive upgrade for both of them that I can use in PvP. I can use, again, right, repeating that word again, Gray Demon and Red Demon, because I use Green King for Gray Demon and I use Blue King for Red Demon. So let's jump into PvP now and talk about why it's so important. Even if you suck, it doesn't matter. You will eventually get wins. You're going to eventually get wins in PvP no matter what, because someone out there sucks more than you, just like there's someone out there who's better than you. There's always someone who's worse than you. And at least on the global server, there are a lot of bots. Now, it's not overrun with bots, but the bots are usually there when you lose to sort of pick you up with a gentle win, you know, so you can bounce back. So you don't go on a losing streak of like 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I've ever lost more than 1 game in a row. As you can see, my win rate is not exceptional in Elite. Keep in mind that Elite is where you can use your gear. So you're going to see your team CC is going to go much higher. Gear is important, so make sure that your gear is on the characters that you're actually using in Elite PvP. But you might not even need to worry about Elite PvP because you can only unlock it once you get high enough in normal PvP. So this is like the whale PvP mode, but you can actually play both, and we'll talk about that later. But for starters, you're going to want to start in normal. And for normal, you want to just get as high as you can. It's going to be pretty easy from the get-go because you're going to start off again with like massive noobs all the way at the bottom of Bronze 5. But as you can see, these weekly rewards are not bad and they get better and better. You want to aim for at minimum Gold 3, which is going to guarantee you 1 multi per week minimum. That's pretty damn good. And if you don't want to gamble for multis, that will guarantee you an extra UR weapon per week. You can outfit a bunch of characters in a month or more when you combine that with the PvP coins. So you can see I'm all the way up in Masters 4. I'm getting 42 diamonds a week. I'm aiming for Champion 5. The other really great thing about PvP is that once you make it to a bracket, you're not going to get kicked out of that bracket. I don't know if it applies to Platinum and Gold and Bronze, but I know for sure in Masters and Champion, once you get to Champion 5 or Master 5, even if you lose and you drop out of the bracket in terms of points, you will not get demoted back to Platinum 1. And you can see the breakpoints here. No, you can't see the breakpoints here. I lied. You can see the breakpoints here for it. So even if I'm at 3,000 and I lose and I drop down to 2,900, I'm not going to go back to Platinum 1. So you really want to aim for, you know, Platinum 5, Gold 5, Master 5, or Champion 5 to get the most rewards. And then you only need to play a few times to actually maintain your ranking. So the idea is you want to rank up as fast as possible to the highest place that you can in ungeared PvP. So equipment stats are not applied to heroes. Cosmetic stats are applied, but equipment is not. So you want to get as high as possible here and then start, you know, splitting your time between Elite and Normal and trying to get higher in Normal. Or sorry, in Elite. Normal gives you diamonds and gear chests. Elite is going to give you gold and the battle coins. These battle coins are going to give you UR weapons and anvils, 2 of the most useful things in the game, short term and long term. So right now I'm in Gold 4. I'm kind of slumming it with the noobs. I'm trying to make it to at least Platinum 5. You can see there's not much of a difference in rewards until you jump up to Platinum 5. So it's a little bit harder from the get-go to get to, you know, a reasonable level in Elite. It's also harder because, like I said, you're going to play with whales who can just buy better gear. They can buy more awakening stones. They can just out whale you, but there will always be people worse than you. And the great thing about PvP is you don't even need to win all of your matches. You can see I'm in gold 4 and I'm only winning, 2/3 of the time. But you're going to end up winning more than you lose, especially with bot matches, and then you will eventually rank up. Because I believe most of the time you gain more than you lose for rank ups anyways. Like, I'm usually not losing more than 10-15 points when I lose a match, but I'm gaining a minimum of 15 points when I win a match, if not more than 15 points. So you want to do that for both normal and elite, but there's an extra step involved. We've talked about cooking already in previous videos for pudding, for gold. There's one more thing that you want to be cooking all the time. Well, not all the time, but as you need it. Fried chicken. Fried chicken is going to give you an extra 30 coins whenever you win, the battle coins, the PvP coins. So rather than just getting 3 PvP coins for every win, you're going to get 33 PvP coins for every win. I've been doing this recently in both elite and normal PvP, and then I used those coins that I bought and I cashed them out over here for the UR weapons. This is what you want to be doing. So once you reach, I believe, well, you have to reach Master in at least one of them. So you probably want to aim for Masters in Ungeared. You'll be able to purchase the UR weapons for 1,440 of these coins. Now, even if you only win 60% of your matches, which is, reasonable. Even if you only win 60% of your matches and you play 10 PvP fights a day, which seems like a lot, but it means you wake up and this will be recharged because it takes 5 hours to go from 0 to 5. You play your 5 matches, and then at the end of the day, before you go to sleep, you play another 5. So it's really not that bad when you think about it that way. You could honestly squeeze in 15 if you wanted, because you play it in the morning, you play in the afternoon, and you play at night. Most people are awake for about 16 hours a day normally, unless you need more than 8 hours of sleep. Some people do, but anyways, the average person. So at minimum, you can do 10 PvP fights a day, even if you only win 60%, as long as you're eating that fried chicken every single time. In 1 week, you should have enough coins, or almost enough coins, to purchase a UR weapon. So just get up to Masters as fast as you can, keep using that fried chicken every single time, and then, after a couple weeks, you'll be able to pick up some of these weapons. You've got weapons for very meta characters. Gil Thunder, not so much, but King, huge, very meta. Bon as well, very meta. You can use it on him. You also have, not Gila, you have Meliodas'. No, that's Jericho. Sorry, you have Jericho's as well. I thought Meliodas was here, but I guess he's not. So you've got, Bon, King, and Jericho. You've got Slater as well. And then you also have Merlin. So you've got a lot of... He's really not here. I thought Meliodas was here. Anyways, you got a lot of meta characters to buy UR weapons for. And then you can keep saving your tokens for anvils later on. Anvils are going to be used to reroll the substats on SSR and UR gear so that you don't spend your precious diamonds. And then if you're done all that, you could buy awakening stones, but that's actually really expensive for an awakening stone, and you need multiple. You need 15 awakening stones to take an SSR gear from 1 star, from 0 stars to 5 stars. So that's going to cost you, way too many battle coins. And hopefully in the future, they will add more UR weapons to PvP. So I just wanted to make this quick little video for you guys to tell you guys to play PvP every day. Even if you lose, it doesn't matter. Just cook all that fried chicken and then win. If you want to be a tryhard and you want to push to Masters faster without getting the coins, and then just farm the coins there, even if you lose, you could you could eat either the apple pie, which gives you 1 extra ult gauge at the beginning of battle, which means you can get to your ult faster than your opponent and then just nuke them. Or you could eat the egg and chips food, which gives you 1 evade. The 1 evade is for 1 skill. So if the enemy uses a single target skill, and then after that they use another single target skill, the second single target skill will hit you. It's not 3 skills, it's just 1 skill. This food is really good against AoE teams because it'll dodge an entire AoE, so all 3 of your characters will be saved. But the enemies can bait it out, the dodge, and sort of use it to their advantage in a way. So it's not always guaranteed to work properly. But these are more for the tryhards. The fish and chips and the apple pie. I recommend sticking with the fried chicken. Get as many coins as you can. And then using that to get more UR weapons. Get more UR weapons will affect everything. That's going to affect ungeared and geared PvP. And it's going to affect all of the existing content of the game. Farming, story content, death matches, all that stuff. Because the costumes... the cosmetics, apply, bonus base stats. So I maybe should have mentioned this at the beginning, but as you can see, this weapon is giving me an additional 180 flat attack on both of my kings, and 2% pierce rate and 2% crit chance. That's awesome. When you factor in the fact that you can register 5 weapons, I'm going to get this one from Affinity, and then you can get this one from this Treasure Chop, and then whatever. There's multiple that you can get from the Fight Festival. Suddenly, you're talking like 300, 400, 500 more attack just from playing PvP and just from cashing in those coins every week, every 2 weeks if you only play 5 per day. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Hopefully it's inspired you to go out there and play PvP, eat that fried chicken. It's delicious. And, you know, farm up those coins for those anvils and those UR weapons. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.